Hey, it's Justine with Banger, and this is part 2 of 3 on BIM integration with Sage Estimating. And as always, before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So from here, I'm just gonna go a little bit more in depth on the interface. We'll start off where we last left off. So the eTakeoff tab up here at the top, we've got a couple of different buttons. One of them is Start Bridge, which I'll show you a little bit later when we go to Bridge over to Estimating. We've got the Show Panel button, and that's already turned on, and that just turns on my eTakeoff Bridge panel and turns it off. The Sync button will sync our takeoff over into Estimating. Hide Assigned, that will also be something we'll use later. That shows you the different pieces that you've sent over to Estimating. So if I hide Assigned, that means I've already taken it into the Estimating product. And Show Selected is useful right now because you'll see we have the blue walls all highlighted. I can actually press this button and it will only show those blue walls, and that's that basic wall that I had selected previously. So those are all of the exterior walls in the project. And I'll hit that again so that I'll show the rest of the walls in the project that are basic walls. And Compare Models, that comes in handy when I want to compare two different models. For instance, if an architect made a revision, I can compare the revised model to the original model. Then if I want to, I can go over to the eTakeoff Bridge panel, and if I want to see a little more organization once I get into Estimating, I can actually describe what this basic wall is in a little bit more detail. And I'll do what's called an appendage. So you'll see that I've already appended this wall and I've called it Exterior Floor 1. And I simply do that by right-clicking and append description. And that will pop up with a little panel, and I can type in the description of the basic wall appendage. From there, you're ready to start your bridge over to Sage Estimating. Thanks for watching, and to schedule a deeper dive on BIM estimating with me, click the link below.